How many times have you said, oh, this year is going to be my year. This is going to be the year that I get healthier, the year I lose weight. And it end up not happening. Hey, in case you don't know me, my name is Jason Chaney, and I specialize in helping people transition to a plant-based diet to lose weight. But most importantly, I help them identify their self-image when it comes to their eating lifestyle so they never have to worry about gaining weight again. And so I ask you that question for a reason, because so many people keep saying, Jason, I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. But the truth is, they don't really want to be healthy because their thoughts are actually unhealthy. And so just to explain this a little to you, I'm going to read a passage from you from Wallace D. Wattles, and this is from The Science of Being Healthy. The Science of Being Well, I apologize. And he says, man cannot hope to be well by thinking health if he eats, drinks, breathes, and sleeps like a sick man. And really think about that. Every year you kept making these resolutions like, oh, this is going to be the year that I lose weight. This is going to be the year that I actually get healthier. Did you ever focus on what you were eating? Did you ever focus on what you were drinking? Did you ever focus on how you were sleeping, how you were breathing? These things are very important. And this is why I talk about these things all the time, because you can't just say, oh, I want to be healthier. What does that mean? Being healthier is not a goal. You must know a real goal. You must have a defined goal. Even if you've learned SMART goals in college and all of that, that is not a real goal. Those are just things that we've been taught that is useless knowledge. And I don't mean it in a bad way, and it's not knocking the education system or the medical system, but if the things that we have been using over and over again have not got us anywhere closer to our goals, why in the hell are we still using them? Why the hell are we still choosing those things as to be truths when they're not truths? They're just false. And so I really want to talk to you about this one today, because it's going to be about the actual two forms of health. Because I feel like if I can break this down to you and you start understanding, you'll start seeing you must take control of the things that you can take control of. If you keep wishing for a pill to get you to health or get you to the weight that you want, you will never get it. If you keep waiting for some marketing company to tell you, hey, we found this new superfood, this new super berry inside some mountain range that we don't even know if it's real or not, if it really exists, you're not going to ever reach your goals. Stop wasting your money on shit that doesn't work. Like, I'm really honest about this. Like, stop wasting your money on stuff that ain't working. So many times I keep seeing people like, oh, I'm going to do keto this time. Oh, I'm going to do this diet this time. You do keto each and every day. If you eat the standard American diet, which is 95% of Americans, you are eating a keto diet. You do not eat a high carb diet. Yes, you may be eating burgers. Yes, you may eat pizza. Yes, you may be eating these other things. But if you don't understand food at a macronutrient level, you don't understand what you're really eating. You're eating fat. You are not eating carbs. Please hear me on this. Carbs do not make you fat. If you don't believe me, you can go look at Dr. Michael Greger from nutritionfacts.org. You can go check out Dr. Garth Brooks, Dr. Garth Davis. I don't know why I said Garth Brooks. Dr. Garth Davis, and he wrote the book Proteinaholic. He's out of Houston, Texas. He's used to be a weight loss surgeon. He now helps people by transitioning their actual, what they're eating. Like, these things are very important. You're not eating a high carb diet. And so let me just go ahead and get into today's, and this is for me actually breaking down the science of being well. And just to let you know, like, I'm actually going through, and it's a book that book is old. It's free in the free domain now. So like, I'm actually going through studying it, and I'm seeing so many things about it that was with my original book that I wrote, that I'm thinking that I'm going to actually rewrite this book and update it to modern times, because this stuff is important. No one is teaching us from birth how to eat healthy. No one can even explain to us what healthy look like. If you go see your doctor today or this week, go ask them, hey doc, what does it mean to be healthy? Ask your doctor these questions, because your doctor works for you. You do not work for him. You're not obligated to give your hard-earned money to a doctor that is not helping you get your goals. Like, this is what I mean here. Like, I'm not against the medical system. I'm pro-choice, meaning you have the choice to pick who can be your medical provider. You have the choice to be in whatever medical system that you want to be in. But you need to know that you have that choice. And if you're not getting the results from the doctors or the medical system that you're using, you need to know that there's other options out there. You don't have to keep doing the same thing you saw your mom and dad doing. You don't have to keep doing the same thing that you saw your grandparents doing. So many of us are just going generationally, seeing the same providers, seeing the same medical system, and we're wondering why we're having the same generational issues, because we're not changing anything about our lives. And I'm going to explain to you exactly why here. So in the book, Wallace says there's two functions of health. We have involuntary health, which is the natural health of God, meaning, And what I mean by that is, and what he means by it is, this is like if you cut yourself, you know your cut will heal. So these are things that you don't think about. You know, if you get a cold, maybe after a week or two, you'll get better. These are natural things. If you have the hiccups, it's going to go away. If you're constipated, you know you can get rid of it. This is natural health. And so this is the involuntary health. And so then he says the other area of the other function of health we have is voluntary health. And he says this concerns eating, drinking, breathing, and sleeping. It's our lifestyle and our habits. And all of these are completely under control by our conscious mind. And if you saw my video last week where I said, if you truly want to be able to reach the weight loss goals that you want, if you truly want to be able to reach the health that you want, you have to go into an ultra egoic state, meaning you have to take control of your conscious mind. Stop letting advertising, stop letting commercials you're seeing on TV like, hey, do you feel sick today? Oh, you might need to ask your doctor about this pill. You have to stop letting those things infiltrate your mind and control you. Because then you start thinking, oh yeah, I did have a cough today. Oh, maybe I do have this issue. Let me go ask my doctor. Then you're on another damn pill. This is how I ended up getting on over 40 plus pills. I'm telling you from personal experience. It doesn't help you until you take control of the actual voluntary functions of health that you have control of. You have control over your eating. You have control of your drinking. You have control of your sleeping and your breathing. Do you do breath work? And if your question is like, well, what is breath work? I never heard of that. Then the answer is no. That means you take over 40 to 60 shallow breaths each and every day. You're never taking a full deep breath. Your body is never getting enough oxygen in it. This is one of the things I learned when I was suffering from sleep apnea. And I started like, I don't want to have sleep apnea anymore. How can I breathe better? Once I started seeing like, look, there's things I can do to be better, I started getting better. Like, that's the key. If you do a small step each and every day, you will start seeing your health get better. But you must change these 4 areas. You must change what you're drinking. You must change what you're eating. You must change how you're sleeping and how you're breathing. Like here, people make fun of me because they're like, oh man, you go to bed with the grandparents, because me and Cece, we go to bed about 7:30, 8 o'clock every night. We get up at 4:30 to 5 in the morning. And people are like, oh, I don't know how you get up that early. Because you don't have the habits that I have. Like, you have to start seeing like people who have the things that you want. You must start doing the little things that they're doing. And you do it one step at a time. Like I tell people, do not try to be like Jason overnight. It's going to set you up for failure. It's going to be very painful and it's going to be hard. But what you can do right now is, how can you add more fruits and vegetables into your diet? How can you start drinking more water? If you don't like water, how can you start eating more water-rich foods? Like, these are the things we have to start focusing on. We can't keep saying like, oh, I want to be healthy. Oh, it's New Year's. This is my New Year's resolution. I'm going to finally lose weight again. You're not going to do it unless you start addressing your lifestyle issues. And if you don't notice this, notice one thing. This year alone, over 600,000 people are going to die because of heart issues. And all of those issues are lifestyle-related issues. 600,000 people. Like, if this was something dealing with a terrorist attack or something like that, every country would be going to war over this. But because it's your choice, no one gives a damn. And I'm telling you, I give a damn. I care about your health. I care about my health. And I want you to know that you can be healthier. So if you're really looking to start changing your health and you're willing to do the commitment and start doing what it takes to change your health, but you just don't know where to start, all you got to do is just click the link up above or below, depending where it is on your screen, and just hop on my web class this Thursday. I do it every Thursday, and I explain to you the exact 7 areas that I changed in my life. And it's all about how I started drinking, how I started eating differently, how I was sleeping differently, and how I started breathing differently. All of these issues, if you start working on these areas, you will start seeing improvement in your life. You will start getting the health, one step closer to the health that you want, one step closer to the weight that you want. Like, if you see this shirt right here, like if you saw when I wore it, I think 2 weeks ago, it was tight. Now I'm gonna have to get rid of this shirt because it's too big now. This is why I'm the best in the world at this. No one spends as much time as I do studying health, studying how do you actually become healthier. But not just about what you eat, but how you have to think also. Because remember, the 3 foundations of health is a healthy mind, healthy body, and a healthy weight. And if you're missing any one of those, you do not have health. And so I hope you got some value from this. Hope you have a great Monday. If you like this type of information, make sure you hit the like button. If you know someone that is really struggling, they're just like, I don't know what to do. Felt like they tried everything. I'm telling you in them right now, they haven't tried this. And if you do this, this will be a guaranteed way that you can actually get to the goals that you want. So share this video with them also. And then again, if you Want to hop on the web class, just make sure you click the link up above or below and register. And it's this Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'll see you there. Have a great day and stay supercharged.